This is a special edition of K2 News on your side.
And good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for this digital edition of K2 News at 5 o'clock. I'm Steve Dunn. A Portland woman is raising awareness about the dangers of fentanyl after losing her mother to an overdose. K2's Emily Gersh is live at Portland Community College's Cascade campus tonight. That's where the woman is hosting a Narcan workshop this weekend. And Emily, what can people expect at this event?
Yes, Steve. Well, all members of the community are invited to attend this event to learn how to use Narcan. MJ Jackson is hosting the event, and she says if someone had used Narcan 2 years ago, her mother would still be with us today.
It's crazy because I hold this, and I just think, like, this could have saved my mom's life.
MJ Jackson lost her mother, Sharice Isom, in June 2022. Isom took a pill given to her by a former partner after her son's birthday party. Jackson says her mother was not a recreational drug user and likely didn't know that what she was taking contained fentanyl. All it took was 2 milligrams to end her life.
If you can imagine a sharpened pencil, 4 grains of sand on the end of a sharpened pencil is 2 milligrams. So it takes a very small amount to be lethal to most people.
David Reams is a special agent in charge at the Drug Enforcement Administration field office in Seattle. He says in his 26 years at the DEA, he's never seen an illicit drug kill so many people so quickly. In 2023, the DEA says 110,000 people died from drug overdoses. Reams says 7 out of 10 pills the agency seizes contain lethal doses of fentanyl.
So people think they're taking something else, they wind up they're taking a lethal dose of fentanyl.
Reams says this lack of awareness is common. It happened to Jackson's mother.
I want people to know that, yeah, my mom was taking a pill. I don't know why. We will never know why because we weren't there. But she didn't deserve to die. She wasn't aware.
Jackson is now teaming up with the DEA and Portland police to raise awareness about the deadly consequences of fentanyl and encourage people to learn how to use Narcan so that others don't lose their loved ones the way she lost her mother.
She would never take or ingest anything that will potentially take her away from her children or her family. She didn't deserve this. No one deserves to die from fentanyl poisoning.
Now, the Narcan workshop will take place here from 4 to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. The DEA is also collecting unused prescription bottles for its National Takeback Day. We'll have a link to drop-off locations in our area on our website, katu.com. We're live in Portland. Emily Gersh, K2 News.
All right, Emily, thank you for that tonight. There are drug take-back events happening all across our area this weekend. The main one in Portland is at the Penumbra Kelly Building on 47th and East Burnside. You can bring tablets, capsules, patches, or other solid forms of prescription drugs and over-the-counter medicines. Syringes, sharps, and illicit drugs will not be accepted there. To find a drop-off location near you, go to dea.gov/takebackday. Last year, Oregonians turned in nearly 5,000 pounds of unwanted or expired medications. Portland's 90-day fentanyl emergency ends next week, so what happens next? Portland's mayor, the Multnomah County chair, and the governor are planning to hold a briefing to share next steps. The city, county, and state declared the emergency at the end of January, citing the public health and safety crisis driven by fentanyl in Portland's Central City. A dashboard tracking the crisis shows there have been at least 90 fentanyl-related overdose deaths in the county since the start of the year. The briefing with the mayor, chair, and governor is scheduled for next Friday. A Salem man has been arrested in Illinois on child sex abuse charges. Police say he sexually abused a 3-year-old child at a Salem business. They say it happened earlier this month. Now, the child's mother says she and her daughter were at a store on Lancaster Drive. She says she lost sight of her daughter and found her in the arms of the suspect, Jason McKell. She says McKell put the girl down and fled the store. The girl was checked by medical professionals who determined she'd been harmed in that encounter. Police tracked McKell to a small suburb outside Chicago. He was arrested and is currently booked in a local jail.
Knox, here! Dude, you're gonna get shot!
Also tonight, new information about this deadly police shooting in Vancouver. Investigators released an image of the gun you can see the suspect Benjamin Woods point at officers. It's been sent to state police for testing. Investigators have also interviewed over 50 witnesses who were inside the American Legion when that shooting happened. That investigation is ongoing. Tonight, a vigil is being held for a missing Vancouver woman. Today marks 1 month since Christina Ace disappeared, also her 62nd birthday. Ace was reported missing on March 26th after she didn't show up to work in West Lynn. Police consider her disappearance suspicious. Tonight's vigil is being held at Glenwood Park in southeast Portland. That's one of the last areas police pinged her phone to before it was turned off. Vigil starts at 7 o'clock. New video tonight of a Coast Guard rescue off the Oregon coast. A 65-year-old man had to be airlifted from a cruise ship about 175 miles west of Tillamook. This happened yesterday afternoon. The patient was taken to OHSU for treatment. A K2 traffic alert now. This Sunday, you can expect delays on the Morrison Bridge for 2 hours. Crews will be on the east end of the bridge filming a promotional video. Scheduled to begin at 8:30 a.m. It should wrap up by 10:30. Well, the kickoff to Rose Festival season is tomorrow. K2's Wesley Ogle has that and more in her Things to Do report.
Good evening, everybody. We've got the Chinellos. We've got Cha-Cha the Clown with her nephew Liam. We've got the Portland Winterhawks Booster Club. We've got the Impala's Car Club, the C10 Club back there, the Rose Society, Royal Rosarians, and Miss Tall Portland. They're just some of the people who are going to be in the 82nd Avenue of Roses Parade. This community-centered, multicultural parade is on Saturday starting at 9:30 at Eastport Plaza. It ends at Southeast Yamhill and 78th before noon. Then the Impala's Car Club's cruise-in is from noon to 4. Don't forget, this is the kickoff to Rose Festival season. Celebrate Dia del Nino with activities for kids and adults. There's reading, dancing, singing, environmentally friendly games, arts and crafts, and snacks. It's from 6 to 9 tonight at the Geyser Student Center at Clark College. It's free to attend. You and your kids can learn where your food, fiber, and flora come from at the 37th Annual Oregon Ag Fest. There are 30 hands-on activities like pony rides, tractor races, a petting zoo, sheep shearing, seed planting, and more. It's at the Oregon State Fairgrounds in Salem Saturday and Sunday from 8:30 to 5. Parking is free and admission is $15. Kids 15 and under get in free. For more on your Things to Do this weekend, just head on over to KATU.com/things to do. I'm Wesley Ogle with the Chinellos for K2 News.
She needs more energy.
You gotta love Wes. I mean, she is incredible.
Oh my goodness, Dave Selesky joining us now. We want to talk about what's happening in Nebraska because we're seeing some incredible video coming out of there.
Yeah, I mean, this whole area has been lit up today with tornadoes across much of the area. I'm going to show you some video, some incredible video. This is out of Lincoln, Nebraska. We have reports of at least one EF5 tornado, several large tornadoes touching down throughout parts of Nebraska, also moving into Iowa at this hour. This is going to likely continue into the overnight hours. As a matter of fact, we're going to show you the latest radar loop coming out of that part of the country. We can pick that up for you. You can see over the last 3 or 4 hours, we've seen several tornado touchdowns here. Tornado watches and warnings going up, even an emergency tornado warning being issued about an hour or two ago, just outside right here, just outside of the Omaha area. This all is moving off towards the northeast and now heading up into parts of western Iowa and parts of central Iowa as well, so to keep an eye on that overnight tonight. Meanwhile, back here at home in the Pacific Northwest, more wet weather ahead as we head in towards the last weekend of April. Rain showers out there. Temperatures unseasonably cool. We're talking highs are going to be in the mid to upper 50s, perhaps low 60s throughout the weekend, which is going to be a few degrees below average. And yes, there will be some snow up in the mountains as well, above the 4,500-foot elevation. Now, here's our radar picture. We are seeing some scattered showers around the area. Nothing like what's going on right now in the Midwest, but a little heavier shower here just to the west of Staten. We're seeing some rain showers around Salem, up towards Woodburn, and here just south of the I-5, I-205 split right there, seeing some heavier showers there as well in the West Lynn area. Now, Rainfall totals in the last 24 hours, just 1/15 of an inch here in Portland. There you have 9/10 of an inch in Tillamook, 94/100 for Newport. You get to the east side of the Cascades, quite a bit drier, obviously. 2/100 of an inch of precipitation in Redmond and 3/100 in Pendleton in the last 24 hours. Live camera, overcast skies right now on the coast from the camera at Lincoln City. Again, we are seeing some scattered rain showers there. There'll be more on the way overnight tonight and going in towards the weekend. And currently here in the Portland area, dark clouds off towards the south of us. We are seeing some rain showers out at PDX. Temperature right now sitting at 59 degrees there with southwest winds. Up in the mountain passes, some rain coming down here. This is Highway 26 Government Camp. And there you have Sandy Am Junction. We're seeing some rain showers down here. Temperature still in the 40s, but then you get up to about 5,000 feet. Seeing a little rain-snow mix here at Willamette Pass, and more of that on the way as temperatures there are in the low to mid-30s and we'll be dropping down below freezing this evening. Now our high today here in Portland with a couple of sun breaks in the early afternoon. We hit 62 degrees. Same thing up in Vancouver. It was 67 this afternoon for the Dalles, 66 in Pendleton. Burns at 61 degrees on the coast. Temperatures there low to mid-50s for your afternoon highs. Now, on tap, that trough low pressure not going anywhere, so more showers coming online between now and tomorrow morning. Few showers in the morning, but going all rain by the afternoon as this next system, a cold front, moves on in by tomorrow afternoon. So we have rain going into tomorrow evening, more rain showers for you on Sunday, showers on and off throughout much of the day on Sunday, maybe a few breaks in the overcast skies. Cooler temperatures, though, again, some snow in the Cascades, about 4,500 feet, and this pattern will continue all the way through the middle part of next week. So how much rain on the way throughout the weekend? Well, there you go. We're talking upwards of maybe 1/4 of an inch to perhaps 1/2 of an inch of rain for the northern part of the Willamette Valley and parts of southwestern Washington all the way through Sunday evening. Now, our forecast for you. Tomorrow for the coast, cloudy skies, rain at times, especially in the afternoon, and cooler. Notice those highs tomorrow. Low 50s, maybe 57 tomorrow for Lincoln City. A couple of sun breaks there. Showers again in the morning, but rain by the afternoon for the Willamette Valley. 55 in Salem, 54. That's going to be it tomorrow for McMinnville. A tad bit warmer at Scappoose with 57 degrees there. Southwest winds 5 to 15. Gorge and the Cascades, mostly cloudy skies and rain showers if you're in the gorge. Cascades, snow above the 4,500 foot level. Tomorrow's high for the Dalles at 60. 42 tomorrow for Government Camp. Central and eastern Oregon, mostly cloudy skies, scattered showers, southwest winds 5 to 15. A little bit warmer in the Pendleton area than other locations, 63 for Pendleton, 58 for John Day, and 55 in Bend. Now, 7-day forecast. It looks kind of soggy all weekend long. Showers and cool tomorrow on Saturday. More showers for you on Sunday. Rain all day on Monday. Guess what? More showers on Tuesday. Steve, I think we get a dry day on Wednesday. And then more showers on Thursday and Friday.
I'm looking forward to Wednesday.
Yeah, one dry day out of 7. All right.
Thanks, Dave. You will soon need a permit to visit Multnomah Falls. Permits are required this year between May 24th and September 2nd to reduce overcrowding during the busy summer months. Permits will be released 14 days in advance. The cost is a $2 transaction fee if you book online. Parking is free, but not guaranteed at the main lot of I-84. Parking is not free at the smaller lot on the historic Columbia River Highway. Sasquatch Shuttle, which runs the lot, is now charging a $5 to $20 fee, depending on the day and the time. Out with the old, in with the new, for the most part, at least. Today, the Port of Portland revealed the decades-old PDX Carpet has a place in the newly renovated main terminal. The iconic teal carpet was installed in the early 1990s. Over time, it gained a cult following and was the backdrop to thousands of feet selfies. The carpet was replaced in 2015, sparking a social media firestorm. The airport then announced it would bring it back when renovations to the new terminal are completed later this year. That's scheduled to happen in August. You ever had your feet selfied there at the carpet?
Steve, I have a chunk of that carpet framed, hanging up on my wall in my house.
You do, really?
I really do.
That's pretty cool
That's
stuff.
kind of, yeah, that's how nerdy I am.
A lot of people have had that picture over the years. That's it for this special edition of K2 News. We'll be back with more local news, as a matter of fact, after the NFL draft. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night.